Fantastic Monday morning that we are back here. As I promised you that we'll be back with the discussion of the day, we are back. Sisi tuki promise tutatenda. And today we are back with man thing. You know it's MCM, so when it's MCM we discuss about men on Monday, and we are always with a lady to maybe give the lady's perspective. Ndio msiseme tuko biased. My name is SANKARA Kayesu, and this is why in the morning, this is why 254. The segment is MCM, that is Man Crush Monday, and I am not alone in studio. I am with two people. These two people are not new here. Both of you are not new here. And let's start with the lady. Lady is called Rose Halai. I'm trying to bring the in it, but it's not coming to. And the last name is Ounah. How are you, dear?
I'm fine,
it's been a while since you last came here.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm here finally.
Yeah. So tell people, those who are watching you for the first time, who you are. This is your camera.
Yeah, my name is Ounah Rose Halai. I'm a student at Karatina University, a detective to be, and a political enthusiast.
You look like a real detective. the more you continue coming here, the more you look like a detective. Your social media handles, please.
Ounah Roslyn Halai on Facebook, on Twitter at Ounah Halai.
You are eliminating the Rose name, but it's okay. No, Rose is a flower.
It's because I don't like being colonized. I don't like using my English name because each time I use it, I feel more colonized. Oh. So I like the African aspect of it. I'm a proud African.
Hapo tuko the same WhatsApp group. That's why nobody here knows very few people here know my colonization name.
I don't know your colonization.
Utajua. Huyu jina lake ya colony ni Frank. Frank ukoje?
Naitumia vizuri tena sana.
Na unaipenda
sana.
Ndio kamera yako, ambia watu wewe ni nani?
Sawa. Naitwa Franklin Kobe kwa Facebook, Franklin Kobe, Twitter, and DJ Foki 254. Foki ni stage name. Yes, na MC Foki pia ukitaka unatumia. Mimi ni actor. Mimi masomo nishamaliza. Nangoja kuoa. Nangoja kuoa. Masomo nishamaliza.
Umefanya it's good umestaja hiyo part ya kuoa. Lini? Ni lini?
Kuna pasta ako ready by the pasta food. Lakini msana nitatafuta. Kama umepata ngine karibu link.
Kila kitu yuko ni msichana
peke yake. Wako si msana tu.
Frank, you look like a happy man, but leo tuna discuss about the struggles of a man. You know, Friday we had International Men's Day.
That's true.
Yeah, and this friend of mine here, I didn't see anywhere she said that happy International Men's Day. Yes, siku ya mothers, she's not yet a mother, I suppose, but siku ya women, the International Women Day, I wish her happy Girlfriend's Day. She's my friend. I wish her all Women's Day, all Mother's Day. Wow, tulikuwa na International Men's Day on Friday, but hawakuongea, walinyamaza tu.
Wanakuanga hivyo. That's their nature. Hawatujali. Ni nature.
Shida yangu Rose, kwa unajua on that Friday, it was International Men's Day, and it was also International Dogs Day, and it was also International Toilets Day. See, never lisetizi vitu.
Right now that it was Toilets Day, we have one.
Yes.
Toilet and dog, imagine.
Yeah, we are sharing that day.
At least I had an idea. But Toilets Day.
Yeah, we are sharing that day with the dogs and toilets. I feel like
because they say men are dogs. Because I have heard that.
Anatuweka siku moja na madogi.
Imagine.
Alafu na toilets. Toilet of all the things.
It could even be Tables Day.
Yeah, I'm Foods Day.
Bathrooms Day, so that people shower.
Batu wachana.
No.
Hapana. By the way, kama wanaume waoge.
Hapa.
Sasa nika sikusema at least ingemotivate.
Ndio wanaume waoge.
Mimi wakoseanga nini?
Frank, wanaume wanafaa kuoga mara ngapi in a week?
Mara 3 si mbaya sana.
Mara 3
si mbaya. Mimi na report tuko hivi.
Brian anasema mara mbili. Kuna Brian kwa kamera anasema mara mbili kienda sana. So sijui ni na Friday and on Monday and Sunday. Oh,
zimepotana sana. Siku ya mechi.
Si mtu bana anaenda acheze tu alafu labda hata
inalingana game imekuwa aje. That's the point.
Okay, tuko hapa kuongea about the struggles men go through. Na kwa social media handles tumeuliza what are the struggles that men go through? What are the struggles that this masculine gender go through? So that's what we've asked. We are here with Brian to tell us the struggles they go through as men. I'm also a man, I'm here. So we are going to share, say, and Ounah Halai is still here to tell us if it's true, she thinks it's true that we go through those struggles. Ama wanaona kama wao mademu wanaenda through more struggles than us men. What do you think, Rose? Do ladies go through more struggles than men?
Yeah.
Ebu substantiate.
So, ladies, according to me, and most of the ladies will agree with me, that we go through a lot of struggles, unlike men go through.
Okay.
Yes. One, it is not only an issue that, you know, as a lady, I have to bleed 5 days a month, but it's more to that because as a woman first being born in a patriarchal society, is one of the things that makes us lady go through a lot of problems, a lot of issues to ourselves. Because when a daughter is born, it's not with the same joy as when a son is born. In fact, most of the parents will say, I wish, especially the fathers, I wish I had a son. A home that is full of daughters and has no son looks like a more sad home, unlike a home that has sons. You know, being born as a lady, growing up, I have to try and think like a man, look like a lady, act like a lady, you know, become young and pretty. And what about those who do not look beautiful and they have to maintain the status of being a lady? And at the end of the day, you find that they think that something is inherently wrong with you as a lady when you don't do some things, because fundamentally our society has put ladies to be like, our main purpose is to give children, you know, to give birth to children, to produce children. And when that does not happen, people start looking at you with a lingering eye, like, what's wrong with you? No. So even in the workspaces, like, there's a lot of problems. You find top positions are being held by men and not ladies. And I think we ladies are equal to the task, even the men, because how we analyze stuff and think about stuff, the keenness we give to things is not like men, because I think men are just shady and, you know, they just do stuff as long as they get that. But a woman will always do things, you know, diligently, with a lot of, you know, effort in it to make sure that it's done. It is the means for us and not the ending. But the means justifies the end. Tunateseka sana.
Si umelilia madem.
Inaniuma. Because you have to
and
do
with all
extra
that,
effort to
with all
equate yourself
that,
with a man.
you think men have no struggles
No, they do.
to contend with?
I mean, struggles is inherent in life, whether you're a man or a lady. But what I'm saying to men is that ladies go through a lot of...
Compared to men?
Compared to men.
What do you think, Frank?
Apple, I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah. Because, okay, let me mention some points you stated that, first of all, you've said that for a lady you have to be beautiful. Without beauty, beauty lies on the
eyes of the beholder.
That's true.
Yes.
And also the brain. We can also concentrate on the beauty of the brain than physical appearance. Number one. Number two, umesema that ladies, you have to think as a man and react as a lady, and act as a lady. Okay, let me go to our side as wanaume. Wanaume, kitu number one that we feel that there's lack of empowerment.
Lack of environment.
Empowerment.
Oh, empowerment.
Because sahi kimkia tuongea juu women to be supported. These NGOs supporting women, girls, this gender, what? These are this feeder, feeder. But we just care any organization standing for men. Hakuna. Si tuko tube vile umezaliwa hivyo ngangana. In fact unangangana after form 4 jipange. From there unajipanga.
But Rose says that it's because they are going through a lot. There are so many things they are going through. So that's why wanasema ati sisi hatuna shida.
Those are theories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hata hizi what they go through a lot ni theories.
The theory. Okay, the only thing that I can agree hiyo mambo ya going for that for period apart from that hiyo
tu ndio unaona ni shida.
Kama yai. In fact from
frankly
imagine let me just from our community ukikosana okay mlikuwa una fight na msichana amekosea una fight unaambia mbona unapigana na msichana na sisi yeye amekosea you get that so from that tender age unaona kama msichana shabebwa wewe ndio unapigwa na amekosea the same side okay number 2 culture imeka a man as the head of the family. Unaona? Na saa hizi that authority inatolewa eti tuko equal from the beginning. Mwanaume Mungu alisema a man will be head of the family. But sikizo wana fight to hii handshake. Is it power sharing? Yes. So
wao pia wanataka kuwa head of family.
They want to be the head of the family. So una realize that hautakuwa na ile devolution marriage.
Power has been devolved to them.
So as a man inafaa upe direction in the family but saa hizi anakuambia uwezi no we can let us reason together but hiyo laws of culture pia inasumbua. So hiyo shit tunaenda as wanaume stress and depression sai uko na stress ukienda nyumbani okay girlfriend hata kuhold kwambia pole daddy hivyo ndio lakini akikuja akiwa na stress anakuja kana lea already lazima unamcomfort unafai kulia msikia bila react hata kama unapitia shida gani mnafai kulia unaona inafaa ukue it's you imagine sasa unapitia unaona so the things tukiendelea issue of the dating sahi uwezi date msichana of your age yeah because expectation is so high but employment okay sorry hata let's check this the common one youth history ya youth kuajiriwa this youth empowerment
it's called
kazi mtaani unaona wanasema zingatia ladies than men so hata ukienda interview
so
is likely it's likely ukienda kwa interview is likely to they pick a female gender than male so sisi tumekanyagwa
mwanaume
wamekanyagwa sana.
Can I talk about this favoritism thing before we come to there are points that you raised, two of them that we'll talk about them like we'll expand more about them but don't you think ladies are favored nowadays at these mega job things, not even mega jobs but you see advertisement and you see ladies, you see that a note there down there that ladies are encouraged to apply. Yeah. Don't you think there's favoritism in job?
I don't think there's favoritism in job. The fact is, and we all know, that men have taken space in the work sector and the employment sector ni wengi. And what the government is trying to do, or what everyone else is trying to do, is to bring about the equality. To try and that's why there's is it 2/3 or 1/3 gender rule? Yeah, at least where there are 2 men, there should be 1 lady. I can say it is good that men are less proactive in applying and pushing hard, making sure they get space and that. But now to try and fight for the space of a girl child, they have to put that so that when more ladies apply, it becomes at a state of balance. We are trying to bring like equilibrium to the work sector, to the employment sector, so that at least, because even if you go to any organization and count, trust me, men are always more than ladies. And the fact that we have more organizations championing for the rights of the girl child, for empowerment of the girl child, these organizations are pioneered by women. We have realized what the problem is, and what we're doing is to try and solve the problem. If men have started feeling that, you know, they are being neglected and all that, it is upon you. Wake up of the comfort zone, start those organizations, empower each other.
Who will fund an organization which says boy child empowerment or man empowerment organization? When you already feel
funding, it's a very different thing altogether. Even organizations that are dealing with women, even organizations that are charitable, all these organizations struggle and, you know, try to get means to look for funding, to look for sponsorship. Because when you start such an organization, it's a non-profit organization. You register, it becomes incorporated, you know, as an entity of its own. And the one thing you do, you have to now strategize on how to get funding. Sit down and think. It's about thinking. How do I get funding? You cannot start an organization and sit and now who will fund?
If you are a donor,
do you think we form organization and start?
If you are a donor,
it's how wise you become and what you want to do. It's how you sell yourself out there. And if you have something legit you want to do, a good thing that will touch the heart of a sponsor somewhere or a funder, they will fund it.
Would you fund an organization of men struggling to like come up there? If you had money, you look like one. You look like
if
you have some money.
I'm telling you,
So
if I have money.
So if you had a lot of money.
If you start an organization that is trying to empower the boy child, I will come in handy.
Oh,
trust me.
Then you're good. Then you're good. You are not
partisan. I'm not saying because I'm
Frank, how much do you want today? There's money here.
10,000. Just for fair lunch.
Why do you want 10,000?
For fair lunch.
Imagine, I was more than willing to give more than that. I'm surprised that 10,000 can take you a day.
You asked for less. This tells you how these people are struggling. Like, yaki anakipata 10k, anaona kama atakuwa amepata pesa nyingi sana.
It depends with your budget.
But you are going through, or statistically, what men are going through, the struggles, the specific struggles men are going through. And one of them that stood out is lack of father figures or pressure from father figures. It's like wanaume siku hizi hawana mababa, the fathers wa kuwapea direction. You know, it was traditionally believed that it's mothers who maybe direct their daughters, or grandmothers telling daughters on what to do, who are the life coaches of their people. But now, fathers were meant and grandfathers were meant to be mentoring their sons. But awako, there are places where all the fathers are lost in alcoholism. So wanaume wanazaliwa and they get to their own. And again, sometimes when they have to be brought up by single moms, how you accused you men of peana mimba na kutoroka, unacha boy child wako hapo wamebaki hapo, hakuna mtu wa kumpea direction in life. Ebu jitate.
Hakuna mwanaume anaweza peana na atoroke. Without any reason.
Oh, that's to be a reason.
Yeah. Number one, the demands. Msana ukimdate ako sawa, lakini after kupata hiyo ball, sasa vile anaweza kubehave, it's very awkward.
Oh, ni different.
Mnakuwa mnasaidiana, ilikuwa 50-50 thing. After kuzaa, amekuacha kila kitu mzuri.
Oh.
Number one. Number two, kwa wanaume au baba kuingia kwa alcohol and what have you because of depression.
Oh,
the
depressed.
is too high. There's no job. Wanazingatia girl child ndio kazi kipatikana girl child. Okay, it's good. I don't know whether it's good to mention. Wakichukua Chief Justice. What was the reason? Wakichukua
kulikuwa na shida ya Chief Justice. Some lady accused him of maybe absent fatherhood or something like that. I remember. So for you blame ladies on this, that they start misbehaving after kushika ball and then
everything.
Unataka chukue everything.
Ajui that when as a man you have two families to cater. You have your family that in the house and you have the parents also.
Yes.
And not only on the one side but both side, parent wako na parents wake.
Oh, so you have three.
And you're just one person. Yeye akiwa hapo anajua tu parent wake peke yake. Unaona?
Okay.
Mamangu ako na shida, mamangu ni mgonjwa, but hakujua on your side. Unaona? So hapo ndio shida hutokea. So wababa wanakuwa na shida, depression ndio hiyo alcoholism ndio inaingia, then at the end of everything baba amekufa because of stress at an age.
He's blaming a man. He's blaming you ladies for the absent for them.
Before uncut short, there's a story about this lady from Tuk. Ulifuatilia? Mwenye alipata 102 million from the white man. Ili happen to boyfriend wake.
Alimwacha?
Yeah. Hata kumpea hata allowance ya kuwa na effort. Alitoroka hivyo na akaenda.
Kumpea staying allowance.
Hata kumpea. So, ladies are so
like wao ndio wanapatia wanaume stress.
Yeah. They think of themselves than they are than the environment.
We have a lady on set. Hii ingekuwa mbaya. Ingekuwa mbaya tungekuwa men peke yetu.
I'm not even joking, I'm not even laughing. But it is so unfortunate when a man sits down and thinks that ladies are the problem. You have said that most of the father figures were wametoroka because the stress, you have said the stress emanates from us ladies.
Yeah, from ladies. Yeah.
From us ladies. You have talked about you as a man having 3 families. You have to cater for your family that's there. You have to cater for the girl's parents and also for your parents. You know, all these things that you have put to yourself are the things you shouldn't have put in yourself for the first time. No. Because in the first place, what I know about life and marriage, even though I'm not married, is that there's no manual to what should happen, to this is the right and this is the wrong. You two as a union, when you come together with a lady, you have to have kind of ground rules. Then you have to sign up. You did not sign up to take care of her parents. You signed up to take care of her. But if you decide to be more generous and put yourself in things that you cannot handle in the long run, then you are the problem.
Can I ask a question?
Because you have put in her mind that when her mother is sick, it is you to pay the bill.
Can I ask a question?
You have put in your mind that when she is sick, okay, actually when she is sick, you're supposed to do it, but not the extended family. You cannot start paying fees for her siblings and unless you are willingly doing that. It should not be a stress. And if you have limited finances and the only thing you can do is take care of the family that you have there, it is okay.
Rosa,
and as a matter of fact,
are you insinuating that,
no, I'm not insinuating
that men, that ladies should take care of their own bills. Men should not be like grooming them, like ladies grooming men to, or men putting in the ladies' mind that they can take care of everything. Ladies should take care of their own bills.
Some men have put out there, and especially to the girls, that I can do this for you, I can give the world to you, I can do this, and they're struggling. So at the end of the day, behind the scenes, this guy is struggling. But when they pull up with a suit, and a car company driving, picking them from wherever they are working at home, they are burdening themselves. And they know that, but they can't say that. They will smile. They'll take you out for dates, and they don't have transport. They will even go to their savings to make you happy, which should not be the case. But if you put that in her head, and that becomes the trend from day one, trust me, you have to maintain.
Can I ask a question?
Ask me a question.
Yeah. Imagine you have your husband there. Maybe your parent, your mother is sick. She's sick, or your husband, your father is sick, and this your husband cannot even give you 5,000 for a support to the family.
If he has 5,000 and my mother needs, for example, 50,000, and I have a little amount, I tell him, my mom is sick, I have this amount and I'm lacking this. Can you be able to come in? Like, it should be a discussion. Are you in a position to? It should not be like, you must.
But Rose, it's not always the way you put it. Pia, vile Franka alisema, mnaanza na kulia. Mimi niko tu hapa, mamangu ni mgonjwa. I'm not doing nothing about it. Mami ni mgonjwa, na naona tu hizi nisaidia. You're a useless man.
It means that God does not understand you. But if you have money, you're becoming stingy, that you're doing the wrong thing.
Your money,
they have to pay for you to give them
hours, but my money is mine. Ujasikia kama hiyo?
Nimesikia, but
Yeah.
it's not applicable everywhere.
Are you sure?
I think it's just some of these punchlines online, nini. But on the ground, I'm telling you, if
Vitu ni
ladies have
different.
done a lot of things. You have done this loyalty test. You have seen this loyalty test by the Pluto and some other nini. You
Yeah.
have seen how it goes. You find out that ladies are doing a lot for their men.
Oh.
Ladies are doing a lot for their
Very
boyfriend.
few.
And when they find out that they're not loyal, they tell it out. Because we hear, oh, hata hii simu natumia sijui kukatea marebo wengine ndio nilikubaia. Oh, nini. They have done a lot.
Okay.
I have friends. I have dealt with
Let's
youths
go.
and
Let
girls.
us go away from
and I'm telling
friends
you,
and
ladies
others.
do a lot.
Let me just ask you a
Willingly.
direct question. Ushainunua simu kapea chali yako hii simu nimechukua. Ushainunua. Just come to you
Okay, I
directly.
don't want to lie that I have never bought a phone. I don't want to lie that I've never bought a phone. But when they don't have, because at some point I was in a relationship and I was a good girlfriend. I'm not in a relationship right now, but when I was in a relationship, I was a good girlfriend. If I have something in
Kuna
surplus
vacancy by
and
the
you're
way.
lucky, no. If I have something in surplus and you're lucky, you don't have, your parents had laid in sending you pocket money or something, or you don't have. I have been sent 5,000 to take me through a month.
Yes.
Yours will be sending maybe in 2 weeks' time. Why should I not give you like 1,000 or 2, remain with 3?
Okay.
Then by the time yours comes, we can be able to sort, like, we help each other.
Okay.
I cannot be eating and you sleeping.
Let
in
this
bed with
bring
my
us
boyfriend.
to maybe the next point of discussion because of time. There's this point about kuachwa. Ati men are depressed because wanaachwa. So sijui wanaachwa kwa nini, and you've just said here that you're in a relationship and now you are not in a relationship.
Aliacha mtu.
Uliacha mtu.
Mbona sijali?
Mbona, why are you subjecting the boy child to hii stress ya kuachwa? The main reason ya kuachwa here naona ni pesa, ni societal expectation, like there's a way he expect you expect him to behave, to carry out himself. He's not wearing the suits you expect him to wear. He's not driving that car that the other man, the boyfriend of your friend is driving and all that. So wanaume wanaachwa, wako na shida, like mtu anapita na girlfriend wako mwenye mlikuwa naye the other time na unaona tu amechukua tu hivyo So kwa nini sasa mnaacha watu? Halai surely.
Tumewaacha.
Hiyo ndio shida
Hata
next.
mdabu, hata mumesabu.
Hiyo ndio shida next.
Na umejua hata si mademu wanaacha machali. Ni machali wanaacha mademu. For real.
Hebu explain.
Okay. Let me use this example that I've been handling recently. I was a peer counselor in university. I'm one person who is good at listening, and most of my friends and friends of my friends know that. So whenever people want someone to talk to, I'm always there. I'm always, easy members of relationship, advice and stuff. When you're going through something, you can talk to me. I can listen to you. I don't have to do anything. I will just listen. And if there's anything I can do, I'll do. So my friend hit me up the other day and was telling me, I've been left and I am so depressed. I had come to Nairobi to do my exams.
This
I
is
don't
a
think
lady
a
now.
lady. I don't think I will handle it. It is too much for myself. This is someone I had loved and all that. And it's not that only she was telling me she loved that person. I witnessed them love each other. And it was beautiful. I even, a day, I joined their dates. And I had the boy promise the girl that they will love them. And that's the only gift they can give them. To love them. Never to heartbreak them or anything. They had downs, they had ups. But they still stuck to each other to build themselves and become better and, end up in marriage and stuff. And I really admired their relationship. And I asked the lady, like, what's wrong? Why have you been left? Mama, why do you think this boy is behaving? They told me, mimi tangu chali yangu ende ushago, amechange. Sioni nikimanage. Amechange sana recently, he's not talking, his communication is down and stuff and nini. Kumbe, now the boy, when he went to Shago, got another girlfriend and by mistake...
Village girl.
Yeah, village girl. Impregnated them. And now, he has a lot of stress to himself because first, I'm a father to be, unplanned. Second, I have a girlfriend and stuff. So apparently, what the excuse he gave her is that, you know what, I don't want anything to do with girls. Girls are shit.
So according to you,
Because ati akona stress amepea mtu ball. So how is it the problem of the girl juu akona ball yako? I think this thing was, you know, uninvolved. It was an engagement. You guys did it together. Like, it's not that a girl can impregnate herself and say it's yours.
It was an accident.
Let me tell you one thing.
You called it unplanned.
It is unplanned.
But okay, now Rose,
you should know about contraceptives.
in summary, you're saying that it's men.
It's never the problem of a lady, according to me.
Yeah, it's the problem of the men.
Because ladies, we are so empathetic. We will not wake up and leave you today. There must be a reason.
You will weigh options. You will seek for the good reason.
There must be a reason. Unless the reason of getting it into the relationship.
A better man. Wengine wanaacha because they've got a better man.
A better man, yeah.
Yeah, a more moneyed man. Something like that. But keep it at that. Keep it at that. You have been accused kwa nyinyi ndio mnaachana, and then you depress yourself.
Yeah, they depress themselves na ndio wameachana.
Wasa ndio wacha watu.
Kwa nini?
Unapata msana ako tu sawa. Then kidogo okay, I understand that msani kukatiwa like daily anaweza katiwa na different people, si ndio? Like a man can go even a week without approaching a lady, even for fun or any other thing. Yeah, a week.
So for fun.
So yeah, yes, approach for fun, by the way. Umejipata mko pamoja, hakuna story mnaweza piga ni kukati because
katiana tujua kuna story nyingine.
Yeah, kupass time. Kupass time.
So guess siasa lazima mkatiane.
Kama tukatuna story nyingine, yes ni kwa siasa. Yeah, juu story ya Manio Leguna alifukuzwa ajui.
Na ajui kuna David na Watangula.
Ajui. Wewe ni mrembo tunaweza. Okay. So, okay. I was saying. So, unapata msichana za katiwa na different people, ndio? Then anaway mwenye niko naye na mwenye huyu amekuja, labda anaangalia six packs or bold vile ameunga or wallet vile iko heavy ama gari, the type of car I drive, unaona? Hiyo kitu unafanya sasa, anaangalia mwenye ako na gari na mwenye uko mwingine. Nasema hapa kuna bright future than. Ajui huyu amekuja kama rubber stamp kuweka na kuenda. You get that? Anaacha mwenye alikuwa na yeye. So the same time rubber stamp anapiga na anaenda. So at that time unapata ameweza kumistreat mwenye alikuwa na yeye, mwenye anampenda, that real love, anaweza kumistreat because huyu anampenda, ana pesa, ako nayo, okay.
Kuna kidogo tu.
Like akuta kidogo ya kusurvive. But yule akona ile ya kupeana, anapeana, anakupigia pocket money ya 10 babe uko nani, unataka kwenda wapi? Nataka kwenda tu kwa salon 10,000 or 3,000. Wewe mwanaume kupata hiyo hata 2,000 kumpea salon ni ngumu, umestruggle. Umeenda without supper, so many days you save that for salon. Alafu dem anakuacha. Or yapata mtu akona pesa anza kukudharau. You get that? It's very sad. Number two, kitu ladies hawaji understand about men, and I will tell you today. Okay, mwanaume akipata that real love, that dem anapenda kabisa, that communication ile kwa simu haikuwa too much. Because nimpata the right person, acha ni step myself, nitafute pesa kidogo, ana hustle sana kupata pesa because anajua anytime anaweza kuwa na family because ajapata that real person. So that mode of communication I quite that too much as earlier. So no. So then another kushuku eti sasa siku you communicate naye sana. Okay, that's the reason why niko single. Okay.
Acha tuiache hapo Frank. There's another pressing thing that tukitoka hapa bila kuongelea tutauliwa na boy child. Wanasema the other struggle is pressure to marry. Maparo anakupressure uoe. Alafu dem huyo mwenye sasa uko naye anakuambia when are we moving our relationship to the next step? Manti wakikuja home wanashangaa wanakuambia
kuna mtu akosha vyombo.
Bora tu bado uko peke yako. It's worse where I come from. They will even suggest to you that there's a girl from where they come mwenye unaweza oa. Kuna mtoto wa shemeji yangu mzuri sana. Unaonaje? So they have pressure to marry everywhere hadi kwa job wanaulizwa bado tuko peke yako. So hii inawapea pressure pia, Rose. Hebu jaribu kuona vile tunaweza saidia hii.
I understand there is pressure from everywhere, and the society has put a lot of expectation to all of us, to the boy child and the girl child. There are certain ways you're supposed to do, maybe at a certain age. Mtu anakuambia uko how old? Niko 23. Afu kuna watoto wawili sasa ina ukikufa. It's everywhere. It's even a joke. It's even real. Sometimes they even put you on sit downs. Your uncles wanakuambia boy child. Kwani umefikisha 30 na
I don't know, most of the time they assume ni umeshindwa kupata dem. Most of the time they think umeshindwa kupata dem, so they want to help you. They want to help you, like ujui kukatiana, mdomo yako ni mzito, from where I come, that's
the director.
You are a silent person.
Yeah, mdomo yako ni mzito, ujui kukatiana. Yes.
Okay, I think the only solution to that, I want us to understand, we are living in the 21st century. We are living in a more digitalized and transformed society right now. And what I want us to understand is that let's not be tied by societal constraints. Let's open up our minds. We have gone to school.
Mtu akiwa na pressure ya kumari, talk to boy child wenye sasa wana.
Sasa mimi naweza waambia kitu. Don't subject yourself to the pressure. The pressure is there. And it will always be there for as long as we have our parents and people wa kitambo and stuff. That's even though ilikuwa. So itabidi tu wamezoea. We have to try and teach them that, you know what? We don't have a manual for life. We are trying to jipanga to avoid this problem, because the reason as to why maybe you have not married right now is because you feel you are not stable to maintain a family. Plus, when someone is pressuring you to marry right now, will they feed your wife? Will they feed your kid? Will they pay school fees for your kid? Will they pay your rent? Because you cannot marry in a single room. You have to move to a big house and stuff and nini. So most of the people are waiting to be stable.
Like wanakutakia mema, wanataka uwe because wanakutakia mema. Wewe uko na pressure ya kuoa?
Ziko.
Nani anakupressure?
So watu ma auntie na ma okay. Workmates sasa zingine pia nakwambia jamaa umekaa sana. Inafaa uone mtu. Unapita. So kwambia gauge. Kwambia that gaugeometer to know that this is the right person for them to marry. How to pay. Because you should get somebody now.
So your pressure iko.
Pressure iko.
Na inaua wanaume
sana. Sana.
Saidia.
Mi boy child naambia boy child kama uko ready oa. Na kama uko ready kalia nayo, achia nayo. Kwanza si lazima uoe. Lazima kuna haja gani?
Mimi sioni pale kumeandikwa ati ni lazima. Okay, but in the long run that's what everyone desires. No. We have desires, we have needs, and at the end of the day you want to have a kid in the family. Those of us who are into family, and we have some when you do au ni auntie Mado ama uncle Mado, they just want to go and stay in France so that we visit them there, you know, come with, you know, expensive stuff and nini, but they're not into family. No, it's not their problem, it's how they feel more content that way. And maybe for us who feel more content when we have family and stuff, let's venture into that, but at the right time. When you feel you are suit to go, you marry. Get married. If you feel bado kidogo, hold on the brakes. There's no pressure. What I tell people is that there's no manual in life. You are the driver, you know the route, you know the road. Go your way.
Na hawa sana nakupea pressure. Meet naye just after 3 months na kuambia now what is your plan now?
Swali ni kuniambia ni akikwambia uko na plan gani na life na yeye girlfriend wako indirect anakuambia marry me.
Hii mambo yetu tunapeleka nayo wapi?
Tunapelekana wapi?
Huyo maanti wanampeleka mbio.
So unamwambia aje?
Sasa your girl
anakuambia hivyo.
Una plan aje?
Tumekuwa sana for 3 months. What is your plan?
Mimi nimechoka kukaa kwetu.
I also know hata wenye wanakujanga 1 week and they want to get married. That is always the goal. That's why unafupate mtu mwenye like wewe ndio kubali kukua girlfriend ya mtu. Mimi I have been boyfriend wa mtu. I have been telling people and I talk with my friends, because with my friends we have work discussions, professional discussion, we have social discussion, you know that, like we talk about a diversified topics of, you know, life in general. And what I tell them is that wewe kama boy unataka kuwa na girlfriend, don't get into relationships recklessly. Have a relationship with a purpose. Okay. Usipate tu dem venye umesema umekosa story unamkatia. Huyo mwenye mnakosa story na yeye haizi ongea siasa, ajui Raila, ajui Ruto, ajui.
Hala time yetu imeisha kabisa. We don't have time to talk about kusota. Kusota ni shida sana kwa wanaume. Kusota ni shida, hatuna hiyo time. I wish tungekuwa na time tuongelee kwa sababu naona wanaongelea sana hapa. And they're also talking about pressure from other men, like when you make it, your age mates, when you make it, they are driving na wewe bado unatembea kama
no, kuna firstborn.
No, kuna firstborn. Hizo pressure hatuna time. But nataka advice wanaume leo wewe kama dem, advice, we look into this camera and then advise men on how to handle this pressure thing, like easy struggles wanaenda through.
There's one thing, and this thing is God, and they say in God's perfect timing it will happen.
Umemaliza.
And everyone has their time. So what I will tell people is keep trusting in God.
Yes.
And believing in the gospel.
Keep the struggling keep struggling and keep your trust in God.
Yeah,
that's
trust
perfect.
In God and do the right.
That's perfect. Wacha tusikie Frank atasema nini akifunga. Frank, your closing remark.
Okay. Mimi nataka kuambia wanaume that be ready to share. Jua wanaume wanapenda kukalia vitu za shida wako nayo, wanapenda kutulia nazo peke yao ndani ya internal. Learn to share. Kama uko na shida, share it out with your friends, with everyone that can help you. Utapata kusaidika.
Good.
Yeah.
I can't put it any better. I was with wisdom. Like these guys here are wisdom. They have made our show perfect today, discussing about struggles of a man. But sisi wanaume pia ni kustruggle. Nilisikia song nyingine inasema ni wanaume ni kustruggle. Let's keep struggling. There's no way we can do about it. As long as we are still in this earth, this sinful earth, tutaendelea kustruggle. So hakuna day like kutafika useme we are no longer struggling. Hiyo tutafika ama tutafikia tukishafika mbinguni. This has been Why in the Morning, and this is Y254. Thank you for keeping it here. Thank you for watching us. We cannot go on air if you are not there to watch us. And everybody who made this show a success, asante. For the two panelists who joined us today, thank you for coming, and thank you for your wisdom. Up next is Tano Kali. Continue watching.